Okay, welcome back, gang. Tim Walsh, Vanilla Gorilla Athletics, here with another exercise demonstration video. The exercise I'm going to demonstrate today is just the standard wide grip pull down. I don't really have, well actually I do have a couple of tricks that I use for variations on this exercise. I'm not going to include them here. We'll make special videos for the more advanced techniques later on down the line. Really what I want to do is just show you what a wide grip pull down should look like, how it should properly be executed, and things you should specifically avoid. I just, over the years, and I've been doing this for almost 30, if I had a nickel for every time I saw somebody doing this exercise incorrectly, I'd be a very, very wealthy man. And I'm well past the point in my career where I offer unsolicited information. Unless I think somebody's gonna get hurt, I don't stick my nose in their business. But since you've decided to stick your nose in our business today, I'm gonna show you the right way to do a pull down and make sure that your training is moving in the right direction. So, one of the things that sometimes people mistake is the idea that the wider the grip, the wider their back will be. And that's true to a certain extent, but there is a point of diminishing returns. If you notice, right where this bar starts to bend, I'm about 6'1". So I have a pretty good wingspan, but it would be unnecessary for me to grip all the way out here. And I'll show you what happens if I try to do that. I get a very limited range of motion compared to if I was going to take what is my standard grip, which is typically what I'll do is put my middle finger right around where the bar starts to bend. And you'll notice right away, I'm able to get quite a bit more draw pulling my elbow down toward my hip. I can get a much bigger range of motion. I'm getting much better lat activation. And ultimately, range of motion is king. We want to be able to move the lat muscle from the deepest stretch position to the best contracted position every opportunity that we get. So if you grip really, really wide, what ends up happening is you get limited range of motion. The lat doesn't move through its fullest possible. I'm overusing range of motion, but there's no other way to say it. So that creates a point of diminishing returns where you're not getting as much tissue activated. So when you reach up, you want to go just a little bit wider than shoulder width. That happens to be about middle finger where the bar starts to bend for me, and that gives me the biggest range of motion. Now, another thing where people go wrong with this exercise is really just in their posture. So they'll either lean way too far back and do something like this. Typically, that's indicative of the load just being too heavy. What we want is to sit, for lack of a better expression, if somebody told you to sit proud, I would think that that would be chest up, scapulas retracted, the way you would sit if you were proud of yourself. So when you sit in the proper position to do a wide grip pull down, think about sitting proud throughout the range of motion. So you're not slumped forward, you don't have a ridiculous arch in the back. If this is top dead center, we want to lean about 10 to 12 degrees back of top dead center and pull the bar right in under the chin, finishing right about here. That's a full contraction in my lats. This is my full stretch. Full contraction, full stretch. Not this, never this, which I won't even get into, just don't ever do that. In real time, squeeze, up for your big stretch, top of the chest, big stretch. And that's how you do a proper wide grip pull down. Okay, so we're gonna shoot a few more reps from directly on the side angle. Pay attention to the attitude of my spine and specifically how far back I'm leaning or how far back I'm not leaning, depending on how you want to word this. I'm leaning back just far enough so the bar can come down just above the top of my chest so I can get a full contraction in the lats. So I'm not straight up and down, and you shouldn't be shooting to try and sit straight up and down. You have to tilt back just a little bit to allow for full range of motion. So you can sit up like this for your full stretch. That's actually great, but you got to lean back just far enough so the bar can come down to get your full contraction. Big stretch, full contraction. Pull down. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit us up in the comments section below. Let us know what you'd like to see in the future. Tim Walsh, Vanilla Gorilla Athletics. See you next time.